Today I'd like to talk to you about the 7 ways you can bring in extra sales for your business while positioning yourself as an expert and an authority and generating a whole heap of goodwill in your market, even with people who never buy from you. So the deal is there are really 7 primary ways you can grow your business. And those 7 ways are: you can generate more traffic, whether it's foot traffic or website traffic. You can capture more leads from the traffic you get, whether you do that online or offline in your business premises. You can convert more prospects into paying customers. You can increase your prices without any resistance from your customers. You can increase the average dollar amount for every sale you make. You can sell more often to your existing customers. And you can generate a steady, consistent flow of referrals. So most business owners I talk with are using 1 or 2 of these methods, but it's very rare that anyone is using all 7. And if they are using some of these methods, they're usually using them in the wrong order. So let's look at each one of these in turn and look at ways we can use them to immediately generate some more sales. The thing is, I'm going to change the order most businesses are using these because, as you'll see, it's much more profitable if you do things that way. So first up, by far the easiest way to grow your business is to sell more often to your existing customers. This really is the most overlooked method of increasing sales, and it's astounding how many business owners rarely if ever make an offer to their existing customers. All it takes is to send an email or a direct mail message with a special kind of offer to your existing customers and watch the sales roll in. The easiest way to ensure you get a great response is to follow this simple formula. You want to send an email that, first of all, thanks your customer for shopping with you and tells them how much you appreciate their business. Then lets them know you are having a VIP customer-only sale to thank them for their loyalty. You want to include a link to a special page on your website that might say vip.html or vip.php so that they see the link and they know it's for VIPs only, where they can get the details of how to order, and they might order something online, or they might pick up a coupon or a voucher, or a page might tell them to call and order on the phone, whichever way you want to do it, and then lets them know that the sale is time and or quantity limited, so they have a deadline. You need to put a deadline in there or people will procrastinate and they won't take action. If your email follows these 4 steps and you make them a really good offer, an irresistible offer, you'll be amazed at how many sales come in. And then you follow up 2 or 3 times with reminder messages and then send them a final deadline message 12 hours before the sale ends. And you'll find this final deadline message will really give your sales a boost. The second method for growing your business is to increase the average dollar amount of every sale you make. And the easiest way to do that is to offer an upsell to everyone who buys from you. You can do this by making an offer for a discounted product or by adding a bonus to a product at full retail price while the customer is still in your store or they're still shopping on your website. And of course, this works extremely well when you use it in conjunction with the previous method of making a VIP offer to your existing customers. So while they're buying at your VIP sale, you can make them an upsell or a cross-sell offer there and increase your average order size that way. The next business growth strategy is to convert more prospects into paying customers. It's a proven fact that a list of customers is worth anything from 5 to 20 times as much as a list of prospects, because your customers have proven they are prepared to spend money with you at least once. And if someone has spent money with you twice, you've built up trust so they can be expected to come and buy from you over and over again unless you do something to damage the relationship. Even spending a single dollar with you qualifies a person as a buyer, and we'll talk about this more shortly. So it stands to reason that you should be doing everything in your power to get the buyers in your prospect list to raise their hands and identify themselves so you can give them the additional attention they deserve. 3 ways you can get them to raise their hands are: you can offer a low-ticket tripwire product or service early in the sales funnel that will sort out the buyers from those people who aren't ready to commit themselves yet. Now, tripwire product is something low-ticket or something that's a very good, irresistible offer that gets the buyers to raise their hand and tell you, yes, I'm happy to pay money and become your customer. Now, those buyers can then be offered upsells and back-end products to generate even more sales over and over again. You can offer your initial product or service at such a low price that you only break even or even lose a small amount of money when you fulfill it, because for nearly every business, all of the money is going to be in the back end. And once you have people raise their hand and say, yes, I'm a buyer, you can offer them all kinds of products and services at full retail price, and they'll come back to you over and over again because they trust you. As an example, if you know your lifetime customer value is $1,000, then it makes sense to spend even several $100s in acquiring each new customer because you know it will pay off for your business. The third way is to have other businesses send you their buyers and make them an offer for one of your products or services. Your buyers list doesn't have to be generated by you. Buyers are buyers, and if you offer something similar or related to another business, their customers are very likely to come and buy from you as well. And when you add in the referral generating technique we're going to discuss shortly, the investment you make in attracting new customers and converting them into buyers is even more valuable. The fourth way to quickly grow your business is to increase your prices without price resistance from your customers. Even in the most competitive industries, this can be a lot easier than most business owners think. The way to do it is to differentiate your offer from everybody else so people can't compare apples with apples. So how do you differentiate yourself? 4 ways you can do this are: focus on demonstrating and proving the results you're able to achieve for your customers instead of talking about the features of your product. When you can show a customer that you can get results and how you've been able to get results for other customers, instead of just telling them about the features of your product, you're demonstrating the value you have compared to your competitors. You can use customer case studies and testimonials to prove doing business with you is the only logical option. Do whatever you can to reverse your customers' risk by offering a stronger, more powerful guarantee than your competitors, with no wiggle out clauses, no fine print, so your prospects are confident that your product or service will deliver as expected. Develop and come up with a strong USP that calls out clearly only to the types of customers you want the most. If you focus on attracting only your ideal customers and clients, who are the people you really want to do business with, you can leave the price shoppers and bargain hunters for somebody else. The fifth business growth strategy is to capture more leads from the traffic you get. You can do this both online through your website, Facebook page, or any other online assets you have, or offline in your business premises. Online, you can use a lead capture page and offer people something in exchange for joining your list. For example, you can offer a free report, white paper, information video, or some other information that helps them to solve a problem while explaining your products and services to them. Here's an example from my iPhone, which was to join an email list for a dividend stock newsletter. Here's another one, a 4-step checklist, how to double your affiliate commissions in 30 days or less. People put their email address in there, click on download the checklist, and they get it on the next page. Here's another one, thanks for interest in this program. Gives you bullet points, which are the reasons why you would want to put your name and email address in here. You put your name and email address in that form, and you're taken to a thank you page, and then you can download the report. This is an interesting one. This is for a website error page. So when someone enters the wrong URL into a website, what normally comes up is a page that says, sorry, this doesn't exist, or this content doesn't exist. This is an error message that says, hey, we couldn't find the page you're looking for, but don't leave empty-handed, grab this free report. Get the real estate screaming deal report. So even for people that enter the wrong URL for your website, you can still capture their name and email address. Just this one thing can really help to build your list without you doing anything else. Another great way to build your list is to give people the opportunity to enter a prize draw. Here's an example. Enter our competition to win an iPad Air loaded with our Stock Trading Masters course, valued at $2,700. This was for a stock trading company. So the value is very high, but it's really only the physical cost of the iPad. The course is delivered digitally, but the prize does have a value of $2,700. Here's another one for a fishing business, or any business that's related to the water, sailing, fishing, anything like that. This is another example. Here's one for a client of mine in the US. This stand just sits on the merchant's counter, and people join their VIP mobile club and they get instant access to a discount, plus they're entered into prize draws and they get other member benefits. This one's for a real estate agent. I just blocked out some of the details there, but this can go in the office, it can get handed out as a flyer at open homes, it can be put in letterboxes. So it gets people onto a list where they get valuable information, and when they are ready to list or sell their home, the agent is positioned as an expert and an authority in this market because he's helped them to understand the intricacies of selling their home for the highest price in the shortest possible time. Another way you can get people onto a list is to offer them something they would want to buy anyway. Here's an example for a dentist. Get your free teeth whitening package. In this example, they just click on the Facebook Connect button and it opts them into a list, and then they get a series of follow-up messages saying, hey, come in for your free digital x-ray, your free teeth cleaning, your free whitening. And once they're in the dentist's chair, he can upsell them on all different kinds of products and services. This was a very popular promotion. We gave away a free credit card knife, and that built a list of 700 people who were interested in survival in about 3 or 4 days. And once we had them on our list, we were able to sell them all different kinds of products and services related to survival, hiking, trekking, fishing, all that kind of thing. All they had to do was pay for shipping for the knife, which was about $5. and that was our Tripwire product. We knew they were buyers because they spent $5 on the shipping. And this is a great idea. Offer people coupons for savings off their first order. If someone's buying a toaster, you can give them 90% off on the first initial product because you're not really interested in selling them the toaster. You want to sell them the fridge, the range hood, the dishwasher, everything else to go in their home. And a great way to know who the buyers are is to give them a really good deal on the front end. So with this, you would get people to enter their email address to download their coupon, and they would receive an email message saying, "Thank you, here's your coupon. You've got 72 hours to use it." They buy the toaster, and then you can sell them all kinds of products and services over and over again. So by losing a small amount of money on the front end sale, you can make thousands of dollars on the back end. By focusing your online and offline efforts on building a list, you're building the only real asset you have in your business. Why? Because your location, your intellectual property, your website, your YouTube channel, your Facebook page, your market leadership, your search engine position, even your trademarks and copyrights, everything else can be taken away from you by outside influences. They can be copied or just outright stolen from you. The only true asset you really have is your list and the relationship you build up with your prospects and your customers. That's why everything you do should be focused on nurturing this valuable asset, your list. So next up, how do you go about generating a steady, consistent flow of referrals? The easiest way to do that is to make referring other people a requirement of doing business with you. If you set the expectations for your customer, client, patient relationships at your very first meeting, it's really easy to do. You just say to people, "This is a partnership. I'm going to help you by doing this and this and this. And if I live up to my promises, this is what you're going to do. I'd like you to refer 2 people who are similar standing to you, because I only work with referrals. You were referred by someone else. Now if I live up to my promises to you, I'd like you to refer people to me as well." The other way to generate a consistent flow of referrals is to work with other business owners in your local area and refer customers and prospects to each other on a regular basis. By doing this, you can slash your marketing budget and massively increase your profits. And finally, we come to generating more traffic, which unfortunately is where most businesses focus the majority of their time, energy, and money. But as you can see, it's pointless trying to attract more visitors to your website or into your business until you have the other 6 areas handled, because that's where you're going to make all of the money. So now you've put a system in place to convert more of your prospects into customers, sell to them more often, and you have them all sending you qualified referrals. Let's look at some ways of attracting more new people into your business. So online, you can use targeted Facebook ads. Here's an ad for a chiropractor that would come up in someone's news feed. These are the new right-hand side ads, and they do work for many businesses. Here's one I saw in my news feed today, and I don't know why, because I don't like poker, but it came up in my news feed. As you can see, World Poker Club. It's a sponsored listing. And this is what ads look like in the background. You can see this is for Wealth Dynamics, an American business. On the right, you can see the targeting. United States, Macau, Brunei, New Zealand, Norway, Singapore, South Africa, Sweden, a few other countries there. Age 21 to 59, and it's got a lot of interests tagged there. So you can just target whoever you want to see your ads, put in an image, picture of Bill Gates, and run ads to the exact demographic, psychographic market that you want that will reach your business. You can also do this in a local area. This is going to all these countries because it's a global business, but if you're in a local area, you just advertise in your local area. So only people who live locally will see your ads. It's very inexpensive to run Facebook ads as long as you do it correctly. You can also use Google AdWords ads. Here's one where I typed in Logan City Plumber, and you'll see the top 3 are ads, and then the ads are down the right hand side again. Google AdWords is a lot more expensive than Facebook, but you're getting people who are looking for a Logan City Plumber, whereas Facebook, you're interrupting the flow of people's browsing. With Google AdWords, you're advertising directly to people who are looking, in this example, for a Logan City Plumber. So you can get a great return on your investment using Google AdWords, as long as you know what you're doing. You can use online video marketing to generate leads. Here's 3 videos that I had in my recommended list inside my YouTube channel. Lead Pages as a business, and they're using educational style marketing. So they create a video that shows you how to do something, and then at the end there's a pitch for their product. Same with Jeff Walker, using educational marketing, and Mind Valley. 3 businesses that all use educational marketing and videos to generate leads for their main businesses. And of course you can distribute articles, white papers, and reports. And here's some examples of reports and videos that I've created to distribute online to generate leads for my businesses. marketing offline to generate new customers. You can use direct response newspaper ads. This was a very good ad. It was from Yvonne Allen and Associates, and as you can see, it called out directly to the ideal customer, a discerning, successful single man, prefer to share life with a partner. So that singles out people who are looking for a partner. And then the next line, we can help you find her, takes it down even further, so anyone who's gay is not going to respond to this ad. But a discerning, successful, heterosexual single man is going to read this ad. The copy is really good. You can pause the video and read it if you like. But it calls out exactly to that person, and it explains the benefits of calling Yvonne Allen if they're looking for someone to spend their life with. As I mentioned earlier, you can generate referrals from other businesses. This is one of the reports I wrote, 7 ways to generate a steady, consistent flow of referrals. If you'd like a copy of that report, just let me know and I'll send it to you. And you can use pay-per-lead or pay-per-sale deals with offline media, newspapers, radio, local magazines, and you can track them through what's called a referral program or an affiliate program. There are many different ways you can track affiliate sales. This is one of the popular ones, Post Affiliate Pro. iDev Affiliate also tracks affiliate sales. So what you would do is for every ad you would create a new affiliate ID, and then you would be able to track the sales through that program. You only pay for results. Not every media outlet's going to want to do this with you, but if you can show them results, if you can write good ads, create good ads, and have a good offer, and they can make money with it, it's a win-win for everybody. Here's another one, pay.com.com. Very simple to create a product in there, create an affiliate ID, and then track your ads right through to the sale. The thing you want to remember with all of your advertising is you want to send everybody to a lead capture page, not to your website homepage. And you want to capture their name and email address so you can follow up with them automatically. Again, here's 2 of the lead capture page examples. You always want to send people to a capture page, and all you do is give them the option. They either join your list or they leave. If you send them to your website, they're going to wander around there. They're not going to take the action you really want them to do, which is buy or get on your list. If you get them on a list, you can get them to buy later. If you don't get them on a list, the chances of them coming back are virtually zero. And once they're on your list, you can use an autoresponder to send out a pre-programmed series of informational messages that educate, inspire, and motivate your prospects to the point where they become customers. Then you can just follow up with them regularly to keep them coming back and buying from you over and over again. And most of that can be automated. So as you can see, by implementing this 7-step system into your business, you can automate the majority and in some cases all of your lead generation and conversion process. So you have more time to do other stuff you'd rather be doing. So I've been teaching the 7 methods for building your business since way back in about 2007. And they just keep working over and over. They're great for when you're just starting out, and they're great for if you have an established business and you want to raise some quick cash or even test a new idea. And I guess that's why I'm so happy that I was able to share this video with you today. And so if you like this kind of stuff, I have something really cool for you. The series of videos I've created for you is part of a campaign to generate interest and to build value for a new 7-step implementation program that I'm releasing. Now, 7-step implementation is arguably the single most effective way you can implement the 7 steps we've just discussed into your business. It shows you multiple ways of getting your existing customers buying more from you more often, all while creating more goodwill towards you and your business. And it also shows you how to use some of the great psychological strategies I touched on in this video. Strategies that have been used time and time again by real marketing masters. And when you apply some of the cool tech stuff we have available these days to what's worked so well in the past, it makes it even more effective, like 10x. And by the way, the tech is easy tech stuff. I do it all on my own, so it's not like you have to be a genius or something. It's just push some buttons and drag and drop type of stuff. So if you want to be thought of as the good guy in your marketplace, and if you want to attract the kind of customers you love working with, then 7-step implementation is for you. Entry into this program is not available right now, and you can get an early notification of when it's available if you want to. Just have a look below this video, you'll see a link where you can opt in to join the early bird list. The reason you're going to want to do that is twofold. Number 1, so you can get early notification of when this opens up for applications so you can beat everybody else. And number 2, you'll be getting a series of training videos that dig deeper into the 7 steps we talked about today so you can start using them in your business even before the program is released. So if you want more of this, and if you really want to take what you liked from this video and 10x it to make it super effective, and if you want to see things that probably none of your competitors have ever considered and become the number 1 person in your marketplace, I strongly encourage you to get on the early bird list so you can learn all about this program. Like I said, it's not open for applications right now, But if you opt into the early bird list, you'll get early notification and you'll get first crack at it before the rest of the general public. If you like this, you'll really like 7-step implementation. And you can make up your mind whether you want to apply later, but at least get on the early bird list and you can find out about it and jump ahead of the rest of the crowd. Okay, I really enjoyed making this video for you, and I really appreciate the fact that you watched it, and I appreciate your attention. It's people like you who allow me to do what I do for a living, so I'm really appreciative of you, and I thank you so much for your attention. So get out there, use what I've shown you in this video, and test these strategies out, and let me know how it works out for you. I'm really excited to hear your success stories. Alright, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.